Once there was a little boy named Nicky who wanted a mitten as white as snow. Nicky went off for an adventure outside and dropped his mitten as white as snow. It didn't take long until a mole came along and saw this nice warm mitten and climbed inside. Well, it was such a nice place to lay and relax. A rabbit came hopping along and wanted to get in the mitten too. And when that mole saw those big kickers on that rabbit, he moved aside. And then along came a hedgehog who also wanted to get inside that nice warm mitten. And the rabbit and the mole didn't really want him in there because it was pretty tight. But when they saw those prickles on that hedgehog, they moved over. And then an owl swooped down when he spotted that nice warm mitten. And when the animals inside saw his shiny talons, they moved aside. Along came a badger next, who has big, sharp diggers. Well, the animals made room for him too. And along came a fox. Well, they're going to move aside for those sharp teeth of that fox. It was very, very tight inside that mitten. But when a bear came along, those animals made sure to move aside for a bear, because who wouldn't move aside for a bear? Well, there was no room in that mitten for anyone else. But along came a mouse who wanted inside that mitten. And he got right on top of the bear's nose, which tickled the bear and caused him to ha-choo! And the animals went flying. Well, on Nicky's way home, he spotted that mitten floating down in the sky. And he carried that mitten home. And Grandma, who had made the mittens, checked to make sure Nicky was okay, and then checked to make sure he had his mitten.